Peace.
Like the trees in the summer, the seas run trouble. Now we all need someone. My life, mama. Look, it's my thing, mama. We all die, mama. Don't live life in that comfort. So forgive me if cause I'm only human. Somebody move like I don't know. I'm the dust of a box combo. We're always looking at my window. I'm confused. I'm not your friend anymore. Always knocking at my door. Until as the day comes, as I go on, protect me, Lord, I cannot trust my neighbor. My Savior, when that day comes, defend me from my enemies and my neighbor. You can put 100 on me. Anything I say, that's funny. And everything I do funny. Cause I fuck around with the funny. So them can them stand with the gun on me. My finger so fast, I'm gonna let it go. You better fuck me, let it go. I let you want to them can kill it. Anytime, anything can happen, yo. Any man of us with the pin of you. We must go and the most I can us. So I know I got a life I can learn. Where my best and pay my color. I go with no better I'm coming. I can put 100 on money. Anything I say, that's done for me. And I everything I done for me. There's a good and the good to be uncully. Cause I walk around with a gun for me. So them can them start with the gun on me. Cause my fingers so fast, I'm on it. If they do all that, do I know I'm from my truth? Do I know I'm from my truth? Nobody knows tomorrow. Oh, guys, if my boy feel my truth, make you be friend that can do my truth. If you're not dead, then you hold my truth. As the day goes, as I go on, I know what you're gonna be, oh Lord. I know it's just like it. As the day goes, as I go on, I know what you're gonna be, oh Lord. I know it's just like it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I say, I spend on it. In a private plane, I land on it. They do, and they all do me back on it. Cause I walk around with a bunch of me. Shoot a gun non-stop with a gun on it. Since my fingers are back on it. You can break on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I say, in a private plane, I land on it.
Peace. You can How y'all doing? Oh wait, I gotta play that again. That's my shit. I can't find my largest scissors. I got these little baby preschool scissors that I'm cutting with. Like, what in the entire world? Oh, you know what?
Somebody know that I don't know. You don't know that ever much. Always looking at my body.
I forgot I bought one of these. So I don't have to use the little teeny weeny scissors. I don't know what the hell I did with my scissors. That's my name. You can put the 100 gram on it. Stand on it. As y'all can see, I'm in the zone. I'm working today. If y'all want to talk, like, you can say whatever you want to say and I'll answer it, but I'm over here trying to get some ish accomplished. I forgot how this shit works. I tear up my damn labels. You can put the 100 gram on it. Stand on it. Hey, that works. Child, let's get ready to say my hands and mouths. As I go, yes, honey, I'm here for this. Yes, honey. You can bang on it. You can put the 100 gram on it. Anything I say, I stand on it. You can run it, you can bang on it. Let me call me back on it. Cause I walk around with a bang on it. Shut it down, with a bang on it. Just walking yourself and bang on it. You can bang on it. You can put 100 gram on it. Anything I say, I stand on it. You can run 100 gram on it. Anything I say, I stand on it. Cause I walk around with a bang on it. Shutting down non-stop with a gang on it. Just my fingers up and bang on it. You can bang on it. You can put 100 gram on it. I want this cut off.
Can you leave a secret for a long time? When you leave a secret, see
Peace. How y'all doing? Child, I'm working today. I ain't running my face. I mean, if y'all want to talk, I'm here for it, but at least I'm going to try not to run my face. Y'all know that's hard. Why can't I get this to cut? It's Marsha, how's everything at your job? Did they close your school down? Baby girl. Did they close your school down? Close your school down, Marsha? This COVID shit is getting out of control. Oh, you know what? I said I wasn't going to say nothing, but I am. So I foresee, I'm telling y'all right now, I'm seeing like them trying to go to a partial shutdown come March/April. So like, I think we need to get prepared before it comes, just in case, so we won't be caught with our drawers down like last time. Like everybody was flipping out. Because if we take the necessary precautions and actions now, we're gonna be good, no matter what they do. You know what I'm saying? But numbers is getting crazy. Everybody decided to travel for Christmas. So, you know. Yeah, we dealing with the backlash of that. So I'm just wondering, like, did they close? I think that one of the first places they gonna close is New York and New Jersey. Cause y'all they having high numbers, and I know it's just because like a lot of people come through there. It's a major airport. Y'all got a mixing pot of people, like, and it's a lot of people in New York in general. So, Marsha, you here, child? Is you here, child, or not? I think she had to step away. Oh no! What the hell? It's destroying my label. Oh no. Damn, it ripped it. Okay, until she answers me, I'm turning this back up. Oh no, it's doing it to everyone. What the hell? Ugh. Damn it. Oh, Lord. Knocking shit over. Peace. How are you, darling? I'm stroking your body, baby. Rocking your body, baby. So crazy. Everyone needs to be. I just wanna let you know. You are your body. You need to run that body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. I pray for this moment. Rakaya was too funny. She was like, why did they put Justin Bieber on this song? I was was like, that's not Justin Bieber. She's like, Mom, I know Justin Bieber's voice. I was like, well, I guess you do, because I don't listen to his ass. She's like, why would they put him on this song? This is, oh God. I'm like, Justin want love too now. Come on. Give it all to me, give it all to me. Give it all to me, give it all to me. I think this shit printed crooked. Girl, I want you there. You can bank on it. You could put 100 grams on it. Anything I say, I stand on it. Come on, man. What's going on here? I pull up. I pull Yes, hunty. Over here having the whole damn jam section by myself. I am working on something for my dear sisterpreneurs. It's a secret, so I can't show. But I'm cutting out labels. I'm sending them all a special package for the new year. And I know I'm late. It's past the new year. Don't come for me. But still. I mean, with everything that's going on, I'm still going to get it the hell in the mail, damn it. Marsha, you back. How is New York? What's going on there? Did they close down y'all schools? I really feel like they're gonna move towards cutting schools and shutting shit down. I think that's gonna come like around March and April. I think they're gonna end up shutting a lot of stuff down to try to get under control. I think Biden is trying so hard to not be like Trump that he's like doing stuff like leaving shit open and it should be closed. Like send everybody home, let everybody get well, like for a period of time, and then let everybody go back. Like just shut it down for a month, let everything die down, and then go back. But like keeping this whole thing going 24/7 is like allowing the virus to continue to spread. And this one is not as deadly. It's more contagious, which is what happens with the virus. It mutates itself because it wants to be able to survive. So it can't just keep on killing people off. It's eventually going to get to the point where you could just catch it like the flu and live or die like some people do with the flu. But the point is, like, yeah, I don't know what the hell is wrong with these people. But like, you know, with everything that's going on, it just seems like it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Shut shit down. Let everybody go home, get themselves together, go back to school. I really feel like Cuomo would have been shut that city down, honestly. And it's still deadly. Like just because it's not as deadly, don't mean it's not still deadly. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like this administration is way different, and in a lot of things, you know, people hated Trump, but in stuff like this, I don't know. Trump was a businessman, so he was about that business. People was able to make a lot of come ups on Trump's time. It's gonna be real interesting to see what go down the remainder of these years, because child. Sorry, y'all. One more time. Is WizKid and Stephen Marley like together? Like, you couldn't put a better. Yo, that was genius as hell. This song is a whole vibe. And lately I've been in my African and my Caribbean bag, boy. That's all I've been playing in music. I'm sure my neighbors are quite sick of me at this point. I don't give two dams. I'm playing my tunes. And she's old, okay? She's like probably 85, 90 years old, and I'll be here blasting my tunes. Sorry, miss. I mean, I pay mortgage and shit just like you do. Oh, Lord. Hey, how are you? Peace. Hey. It's okay, darling. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Mal? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So happy Marsha told you about my group, Mal, because I really love you. You don't understand. Like, you really is my whole entire boo. I really love my Mal. Like, I love the fact that I can connect with my community off of YouTube and like we become friends. Like, that shit is banging. I love that. I'm like, ooh, I got new friends. It's so exciting. Oh, boo, no, I know. It's gonna be all right, honey. It's gonna be all right. I wish you could put me in your damn bag, baby. I'm trying to have told you it would be a whole different kind of experience. So you could just wait for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to encourage that, but I'm just saying you could just wait for your sister. Cause I'm down. I just can't go right this second. They did this shit, y'all. They did this. What y'all eat good, man? I'm hungry over here. What y'all eat? Because I haven't cooked nothing, and I don't think I'm gonna stop no time soon. After I get done this, I gotta make a run to the post office, make a run to UPS, because I ain't got time to play with the post office. So some shit gotta get there, another shit could like get there when it get there, and then what else? What else I gotta do? I think I need to go get some toner from the store for the printer. I got a bunch of stuff that I'm working on. This guy stopped for a second just to be on his shoulders. Uh. Even in my desk when I'm working and I'll be bouncing my shoulders, I'll be seeing myself do all these fly ass dance moves, even though I'm still sitting down. It be bad. I'll be having to crack up at myself afterwards. I'll be like, girl, you just did a whole jig sitting still in your own mind. Like, what in the entire world? Oh man. If every time I heard a banging beat, I got up to wind my waist, I would never get no work done. So I got to dance from my seat. What's going on today? Why you keep on switching to another random ass network? What's going on with this shit? No, I don't want to auto reconnect. The hell? Please stay on this and stop messing with my music and messing up all my jig. I'm so excited because I'm dropping some stuff into the mail for my sisterpreneurs today. I'm excited. I think Marsha is working and watching. Which is why you keep on being whole spurts of time we don't hear nothing from Marsha. But I ain't mad at her. Anybody got a question about business development? I know I usually do womb health on here, but anybody got a question about business development? Like necessary steps to take, marketing, or anything like that? I'm also, maybe I'll pull some cards when I get done this sheet. Because I'm feeling something. What you eat today, Steph and Marsha and Mal, if y'all still here? I think everybody is working. That's why it's so damn quiet in here today. Woo! Just give me an idea because your girl's hungry. I could kind of taste a chicken market salad from Chick-fil-A and a small mac and cheese. Yes, that's what I'm tasting. I know that's fat, but you know. I'm big on like watching what foods I put together. So a lot of times if I eat a starch, I won't eat a meat. And a lot of times if I eat a meat, I won't eat a starch. But no matter what, I always have vegetables. Because food combinations are important for digestion. That's real random, I know, but it is. If you eat meat, the body is not able to process the sugars that you ate. That's a starch. So it will actually leave the starch in your gut until it it will actually leave the meat in your gut until it processes the vegetables and starch, which is how a lot of people end up having putrefied meat in their colon. Like, ugh, I know. But your girl ain't got no problem going to get no colonic, baby. Because when I tell you, my booty hole got to be clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm all here for colonics. That hydrotherapy be where it's at. You be leaving there feeling like you $1 million damn bucks. I lost some people. I hope it's not my connection. Steph, can you see me? Oh my, okay. I must have lost other people. Mal, you ever go get a colonic before? Them colonics be where it's at, baby. And I know you all into health and wellness. Okay. Mom was like, don't forget about me. I'm still here. You hated it. Why? Oh, I need deets. Why did you hate it? Why did you hate it? What? Because the tube was in your butt. Did you go get the kind? Did you go get the pressure kind that pumps the water in and then lets the poop fall out? Or did you go get the kind where you got to sit on there and it's just like constantly basically rinsing your butt, rinsing the inside of your butthole? Which one did you go get, child? Because it's a difference. That open, what do they call it? Open circuit system? Something like that. That one that has the water that they flow in and then let it flow out. They don't suck it out. They let it flow out through the tube, baby. I don't like the kind that you got to sit on and basically lower yourself onto the pump and it just like constantly keeps on. I get it. I don't like nothing about booty hole either. But it's for optimal health, child, because your colon is like where we hold everything. And like we can't always like be taking, it's not good to always be taking something that's gonna make us purge, like like a herb or a product or whatever. Like sometimes you gotta just let water flow in and let water flow out. Baby. If I go, it's not I used to go every single month, once a month. But when I go after I haven't been for a while, I do 3 days in a week, and then I'll start my 1 week regimen. So like I'll go to them, and they will like I'll go say Monday, Wednesday, and then Friday. And then the next month, I'll come once a month, and it'll just be continuously. All the time, it'll be once a month. It's been a while since I've been, but I need to go. Um, Purging is important, child. I don't like nothing in my booty hole either, though. I ain't even gonna hold you. In my booty hole, near my booty hole. Oh, Lord, child. You want to see a nigga? Oh, Lord. Just hold it, Hadida. Don't say it. You're on live. No, forget I'm saying it. You want to see a nigga clench? I'm going to clench one. Oh, Lord have mercy. What's it called? Hydrotherapy. It's called the hydrotherapy for colonic hydrotherapy. Or they call it colon irrigation. A colon irrigation system. And it literally flows water in. If next time I go, maybe I'll do a vlog and show y'all what it was like. Child, talk about clench. Clench be on deck around here, okay? They be like, relax. You be like, mm-mm. Not for the colonic. I'm talking about other activities, you know? Yes. They be like, oh, just relax. You just need a little bit of lube. No, absolutely not. Mm-mm. No. Y'all know I don't have no sense, so don't mind my comments. Oh, they just got to do it the right way. There is no right way. Oh, they're not doing it right. There is no right way. There's no right way. I'm convinced. There's no right way. No. Shit is gruesome. Hell no. So basically, during hydrotherapy, they lube you go onto a okay, so the first type is where you actually, I feel like I'm yelling over this. Hold on, I'll turn it down. The first type is where you actually, and this is the more, how do I say this? This is the more common version of hydrotherapy. You basically go and it's like a big chair kind of thing, for lack of a better words. It's like a chair, but it's a hose that's constantly flushing water, right? And it's a hole in front of you. So you lower yourself down onto this tube, like it's a seat that's like laid back a little bit, and you lower yourself down onto the tube, and it goes into your behind hole, right, to your anus. And so when you sit down on there, it's like constantly flushing water into your anus for like, and into your colon for like a 45-minute process. And as you're sitting there, water flows in and it will naturally flow out. Like, don't clench. You just basically let the water flow in. And they will actually tell you that, like, if you can like hold it, like if the water flows in, they'll tell you to like hold it, like squeeze until you can't hold it anymore, and then let it out, and then it'll just like flow out. And then, so that's the one kind. And then the other kind is, and that happens for like 45 minutes. And then when you get up, dry yourself off and you put on your clothes. The other kind is where you actually go and there's actually a tech that's sitting with you the whole time. So they drape you from the waist down. And they like put a little bit of lube on your behind, and then they stick this tube in. And the tube is maybe like, I don't know, maybe about this thick. It's not thick. Well, I mean, it's not the most like, oh yeah, this is just fun. It's not like that, but it's not like a big old hose, you know what I mean? So it has a little like kind of like sloped at the top. So it starts out kind of thin. I mean, big enough for water to be able to go out and poop to be able to get in, right? But it's not it's not pointy, is my point. So it's like sloped at the beginning, then it gets a little bit wider on the tube at the tube part, not the part that's in your butt. So then they put that in all the way into the anus, and then you on this machine, and it's this water machine, and it flows clarified water through to your colon, and basically the person there is controlling the water flow. So they'll flow water in, and then like when water gets in, it'll like you'll literally feel your gut filling up. It's the weirdest feeling, and it feels like your stomach, but it's really your colon. So it fills up with water, and then like once you like are full, you tell her, okay, I can't take anymore, and then they'll like push the button, and the button will just let the water like flow out, and instead of it pushing it, it just like stops the water from going in, and the water will just flow out naturally. And when it flows out, it flows the doo-doo out with it. And they do this for the process of 45 minutes. So you do several rounds of it flowing in, tell them you can't take no more, stop the button, it'll flow out, and then do that over and over and over again. So basically what it does is it cleans out the fecal matter from the base of the colon all the way up. Now they say that in order for you to get to like your ascending colon, which y'all be surprised how much doo-doo is really sitting in here. Like you never really get like everything out of your colon. It's impossible. And it's only cleaning out the large intestine, not the small intestine. Okay. So as it's going in, it's rinsing the water. And when you go like 3 days back to back, like them 3 days, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you're eating like kind of light, like salads and fruits and things like that. So it's your body's not having a whole lot to process, and you're not making a whole bunch of fecal matter that's going to be deposited back to your colon. Because the idea is for you to clean out the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and the descending colon. So it literally cleans out the whole colon, and then your large intestine goes like this, and then it is connected to your small intestine, which does the wiggly jiggly, right? I know this is horrible description, but yeah. So no, it's not sucked out. It's literally they just literally stop the water from flowing in, so the water flows out by itself. It's just like as if you was taking a bowel or like having a diarrhea bowel movement, except it's not like shh, because the hose is there, so it's literally flowing through the tube. It's not flowing like out of your behind hole like the regular caption system. So the first one that I told you about, you're literally like the water is just going up. It's not ever flowing back down into the tube for the first one. So you're literally like pooping into like a hole, and the hole is like a trap system that goes down into the sewer on the first one I told you about. On the second one, it's literally a hose that's inserted, so it's not a messy process. There's no water splattering or none of that kind of stuff. It's flowing in and flowing out through the tube. Girl, changed my life. Yes, honey. Ooh. I'm turning this back up till you got more questions. Wait, gotta start over from the beginning. No problem, darling. It's a phenomenal experience. I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing because you leave there kind of like when your first time, your butthole might be a little bit irritated, but after the first time, you just kind of already know what to expect. But it's not like gruesome like anal sex. You know what I mean? Like it's not like ugh, it's not that. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's not that large. The tube is not that large, so it's not causing that much discomfort. It's just uncomfortable for anything to be back there. You know what I mean? But it's not like painful. It shouldn't be painful. If it's painful, that means that the tube is not in far enough, and you need to let them know. but it like goes into the whole it goes into the whole anus sphincter. So your anus sphincter is about like this, maybe about this long, and so the whole tube is inserted into that, and so the tip of the tube that's catching all the fecal matter and stuff like that is right above the anal sphincter. So it's not when it flushes out, you'll feel it actually coming out, and it's the weirdest thing because you can actually feel your stomach. um our colons do something that's called peristalsis, and it's like a squeezing in order to make the fecal matter move through our colon, right? It naturally does that. When you drink cold water, you stop the peristalsis in your colon, which is why they say A, don't drink when you eat, and B, don't drink when you eat. Don't drink cold things when you eat. So if you are going to drink something, drink hot tea or hot liquids or room temperature or hotter. Really, room temperature is too cold. If you're into drinking cold drinks, you literally freeze the peristalsis in your colon until your stomach is able to warm it up again for it to start the digestion process. So if you're not pooping on a regular basis, you need to be drinking hot fluids when you drink, and you need to also wait until after you eat. Anyway, so when you are in the colon, when they're doing the hydrotherapy on the second one I was telling you about that has a tube, you can literally feel your stomach like squeezing to get the water out. Like it literally, you can feel like the it's like squirt. It's like gushes. You can feel the machine like reacting to your colon during the peristalsis. So it's really interesting because that squeezing of the colon, you don't feel that obviously until like maybe if you got to go like all of a sudden to the bathroom, you might feel like, oh shit, what's that? That's like normally peristalsis pushing that fecal matter down to the bottom of the anus sphincter so that it can push itself out. I don't know how this conversation of womb health turned into doo doo, but Oh wait, but also about in doo doo. Um, so if you are like if you experience like a lot of cramping and things like that, something else that you can try, and that I suggest to my clients when they come to me like to stop period cramps and things like that, is to do a real good colon cleanse the week before your menstrual cycle comes on, because a lot of times our womb swells with blood when it's time for us to have our menstrual cycles, right? if we aren't if we aren't if we aren't cleaning our colon, then if your colon is compacted and it's hard with fecal matter, and then on top of that you get a bloated uterus on top of it, it's going to be extending more and causing more cream and pamping, cream and pamping, pain and cramping, pain and cramping. You're going to be getting more cramps. Damn it. Okay, so with the cramps that increase, and like if the fecal matter is there, that's like it's like too much stuff trying to basically fit into the same spot. I don't know if you know, but the skin between your vagina and your butt is like this thick. Okay, it's very, very, very thin, and it's like almost like a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like a piece of like cardstock. Like that's the skin between your anal wall and your vaginal wall. And anybody who's ever given birth will be able to tell you, like, it feels like you are taking a massive doo-doo when you're giving birth. That's because the two cavities are so like the space between the two cavities are so thin that when you bearing down to be able to, especially if you never had an epidural, you'll feel all of that, right? So when you bear down to be able to give birth to this baby, it's pushing up against that cavity, which is why it's also good, like when you start getting closer to your labor time, to also try to like clean your colon naturally with natural stuff that's safe for pregnancy, or just to like do enemas and things like that, because some women poop on the table because the cavity is so small, and the pressure that baby coming down the vaginal canal is going to push out whatever fecal matter is there. I know, TMI, but this is all like women's talk. So like if you suffer with pain during your menstrual cycle, try, and like real bad cramps, try doing colon cleanses right before your cycle comes on, so that it'll clean out whatever is in your colon, and then you won't have like so much stuff compacted in that area, because the colon and the vagina are so close in cavities. So yeah. All right. back to my trimming. And my girl Mile with TLC, she has, for all of y'all watching like a playback, she has products that are colon cleansers. Okay. She has a natural detoxing tea, and it will help to like clean your colon and help you with that process. She's a sisterpreneur in the company, and this red tent. Ooh, child, I need some tea. She's a sisterpreneur, and she be on a live shop party. So if y'all don't already have something that you're using, like a detox tea, make sure you go get it. Her website is Unleash the Weight, www.unleashtheweight.com. I will type it in a second because it's not going to allow her to type it. For whatever reason, I don't know, because they don't want people coming on soliciting or other people's lives. They don't let, like, if you were to type in your website, they don't let you on here. Like, they block your website, and I can't even see it to approve it. Most times, if somebody puts a comment that's questionable, it won't show on y'all side until after I approve it, which is really, I mean, I think that's cool. But, or like if y'all say something that's like provocative, I gotta approve it for it to show up like on everybody's feed and not just on your side. So www. I'm gonna type it for anybody watching the playback. Unleash the weight.com for detox tea and other natural. Any more questions about your colon? And actually, like, colon cleansing is really important for, like, you know, for people who like have real bad odor, vaginal odor and stuff like that. Like, y'all need to colon cleanse. I know I get some women who like, I got like a, you know, older, you know, people coming to me for all different kind of issues, and they're actually honest about that kind of stuff because they trying to find help about it. So they'll sit on my seat and be like, one day I'm gonna do story time of all of all the stuff that, like, all the different type of, you know, stuff that has come into my shop for colon cleansing, colon cleansing for Yoni steaming. I'm gonna do story time one day. But until then, um, if you're dealing with like odor, vaginal odor, you need to like be cleansing your colon on a regular basis. I'm so excited about my gift I'm sending to my sisterpreneurs. Yes, honey. Ooh. It's time for me to get a massage. Have to call somebody. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Woo. My back and everything is like tight as hell. God. Nobody ain't mentioned nothing they eating for lunch. What is y'all eating for lunch? I'm fat and I'm hungry. Like, can I get some ideas? I know stuff done cooked. She probably done cooked up some curry chicken with some rice and beans and some cabbage and some mac and cheese, and they eating leftovers. What you cook, Steph? I know you cook something. Girl, that curry chicken be doing one damn thing. It slaps, okay? First time I ever went to Stephanie's house, she welcomed me with the big ass plate of the most bomb ass Jamaican cuisine you could ever imagine in your life. It was so much food on the plate. I literally had enough to hold to the next day and the next day after. Woo. Anyway, Steph, what you cook? I actually really like this paper cutter. I want to hear this song.
Even when the sun don't shine, I pray we'll stay like this. Baby, to the end of time, I pray we'll stay like this. You can run away, you can fly away, way too far away. You can fly away, baby, way too far away. You can fly away, baby, way too far away. Far away. Baby, you were just last week, so you doing your thing, so hard today. Baby, I was feeling your feet, so I was hoping that you could stay my way. Cause I really need you now, I'm in need of your love, babe. So you take my way, oh yeah. Tell me where you are, my dear. Oh, hope you went too far, my dear. Ooh.
3 days on and 3 days off is probably what you meant to text, right? Meaning you do it. I know you did, child. What kind of feast? So you're supposed to do the ISO tea 3 days in a row, or like Monday, none Tuesday, Wednesday, then none Thursday, or Friday. Oh yeah, because of the end of holy days. That's right. I got you. Okay, I got you. The feast. Steph, can you explain the 3 days on and 3 days off? Is it 3 days back to back? Peace for whoever's coming in. Is it 3 days back to back, or is it three? Is it like 1 day on skip, 1 day on skip? Like, explain that, please. Ma would have normally commented, so that tells me that they got her working today, child. They getting their money's worth today. Okay. It's funny because here in Philly, I don't know about other cities, but in Philly, they actually have like ISO tea at some of the gas stations. Have y'all ever seen that? Have you ever seen that in Maryland stuff? And Mao, if you still here in Atlanta, they be having ISO tea in the gas stations as a place to sell it, which is very interesting to me. I mean, but Philly is not like any place else though either, clearly. Rock your body. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of think that when anything is going in to purge your colon, you gonna automatically get cramping. It's like something you can like. Even my colon cleanse pills that I make. Hey, yeah, girl, I gave you a shout out. Steph was helping me out though because for the playback in case. Yeah, girl, gas stations here, child. They be Philly is different. It's a different kind of something up here. They be putting it in gas stations, which I think is decent. You know, yeah. When I get off of here, I'm definitely going to stand up and wind my waist. I'm feeling the trip going to Jamaica real soon. I don't know about y'all, honey. Ooh, should we do a fall gathering in Jamaica? Ooh, that would be banging. Don't y'all want to go to the islands? I should do a gathering for y'all know y'all girls down for some international travels. You know, I'm really proud of myself that I've been in the country for almost a whole entire year. March will make a year. That's a lie. Don't lie now, child. Don't lie. I forgot it's May. Let me slow down. Um, yeah, it was May when I came back. Yes, honey, you can't disconnect from me. Just give it up. Just give it up, child. Just give it up. You're stuck with me forever. It's just so interesting how life happens and how you meet people. I'm so here for all the experiences. Like me and Steph met in the most interesting manner. Me and Mal met through another subscriber, which is very near and dear to my community, my dear Marcia. And then like it's just really interesting how we connect. I'm here for it though. I don't want to hear this. I said skip, damn it. Why isn't it not skipping? Oh, oops, I skipped it. Okay, let me go back. This or Mr. Rebel? Which one? Which one is your jam, Mom? Because I skipped it. Oh, I guess it's this one. She got her tongue out, so maybe it's this one. Okay. You know it's delayed on my side, so I can't ever see when y'all actually respond. Mom, what you having for lunch, child? Please help a sister out. Steph ain't cooked nothing, so she ain't no damn help. And only hot water to drink after your meals. Yes. Hot water or tea or something warm, at least room temperature. Nothing colder than room temperature for all of y'all ice lovers. And if you are going to crunch on ice, by all means, make sure it's not during the time that you're eating, like that is far away from. Ooh, yes, honey. Um, make sure it's away from the time that you're actually eating. Okay. Yes. And also, Marsha, like those times that you experience, like if you experiencing a lot of cramps before your cycle, with your cycle, make sure you are colon cleansing before your cycle comes on. I don't know if you was on here when I was saying all of that, so that you're not getting so you're not getting cramps because your colon is compacted with fecal matter. Because sometimes that impacts our cramping. They got you working today, Miles. They getting their money's worth, child. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. My neighbors hate me right now because my speaker is like far in the other room. So in order to turn my jam up, I gotta like I gotta turn it all the way up. And it's like it's near the wall that connects to our house. They're probably cursing me out right now. She's probably cursing me out, but she's like 85, so maybe not cursing. More like, what is that girl over there doing? But I'm turning it up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, honey. Watch out, watch out for them hyenas. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Yeah, speaking of sea moss, I want to try out TLC sea moss. It's like a couple of products that I want to get, but I gotta wait until after I level some shit up this month. I'm making sacrifices on my own stuff so that I can push the business forward in ways that I want. So probably gonna be in February as much as I want to do it right now. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out for them high notes. Watch out. Watch out. Chuka. Yeah, sis, when you come back. But I'll be down there anyway, honey. So I'll be down there when you get back. So that's cool. I'll get my shit in person. All right, how many packages do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only got 7 done so far. I gotta do 3 more. How many sisterpreneurs I got? I think I got 11 now. 8. Is this including that one? Shit. I ain't count right. Ma, when you went, did you go to the closed? Did you have a closed system, or was it an open system for your colon? For your colonic. Because I mean, I get that it's uncomfortable, but that also I feel like it also affects your experience or your perception of the experience anyway. I know for me it did because I didn't like that open. I didn't like that open system. Yeah, that's the one I was explaining to Steph earlier. Yeah, that was a tube and water. Yeah, yeah, child, that shit changed my life. If y'all know any entrepreneurs that need help building their business, make sure y'all let them know about the 8-hour intensive course that we're gonna have on the 23rd. It is only $25 for them to come, but I'm giving them like a bunch of different handouts and everything. So, and then 8 hours of training. Now we will have breaks during that whole time. Um, we'll have breaks throughout the class. Like it won't just be like 8 hours of you sitting there listening to me lecture. It's gonna be some interactive stuff. It's gonna be some role playing. Ooh, sounds fun, boo. Yes, honey. Go to Mexico, child. Shit was the bomb. If you can, while you're there, go to Tulum. It's like a 2-hour ride, but it's worth it. And when you go to the Temazcal when you go to Tulum. I'll give you the name of the place that I went to. It's called Spiritual Wellness. It actually was in my We Made It video, the outside of the place. It was actually in the We Made It video. That like welcome to 2022 video vlog thing that I did. I received a lot of positive feedback from that video, both in the comments and in email. So I think I'm gonna do more like vlog type. Like not that I won't come on and like teach, But some of my stuff is gonna be more like vlog type videos, like recapping stuff. So it won't just be like me sitting there lecturing y'all for the whole time. I think it'll put a little twist. I'm ending at my 111. I got too much ish to do today. I can't hang out with y'all all day. But trust me, I would love to. Mar should be here for the 4 o'clock ends, child. She with all of the shits. But I'm ending at a 111 today. Technically I was like 15 minutes late today because I was locking Ashley up, so she ain't show her ass. Cause she got up on my top shelf and knocked my damn what's them things called? My jars, cause I have um jars that like have herbs in it. The heifer got her behind up on my top shelf of the shelving system and was up there knocking my cans over in my jars, watching them hit the floor like this. I was like, oh hell no. You going on timeout. But you know what? I really do need to get her one of those cat houses so that she won't be so tempted to be destructive. Because the cat is destructive, okay? She's like a 2-year-old toddler that you got to put on timeout all the time. Are you crying because I'm ending my leaves? I'm in my ending my leaves, ending my life. Why are you Why are you crying? Well, you're not crying, but why are you like sad, Mal? Probably because I'm not able to distract you from your current work situation. What am I going to eat for lunch, yo? Man. Dang, I really want a salad, but I don't have nothing for a salad in there, which means I got to go to the store to buy the stuff for the salad, then come back with the salad. Oh, man. That's too much. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, maybe it's setting at 111. I will end when I get done putting these packages together, because either way, like I'm still gonna be sitting here um putting these packages together for my sisterpreneur, so when I get off I can go to the post office. I think it's only 11. It might have 12 at this point. I gotta go count in the chat. So I'm thinking that this month I'm gonna do the challenge. I'm gonna create a challenge for myself, and I'm offering y'all to come along. Um, where I don't go buy my hot caramel swirl with cream and 1 sugar from Dunkin' Donuts. Oh Lord have mercy, it's gonna be the hardest thing. Cause them hot caramel swirls just hit different, baby. Damn. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do a challenge where I don't do that, and instead I stuff the money that I would have been spending on a hot caramel swirl every day into an envelope and see how much I save at the end of the month. I'm gonna start doing envelope stuffing, and I think I'm gonna do a video or two about it, like what it is, how to do it, why you should do it, all that kind of good stuff. But I want to see how I can save some additional cash just as a challenge for myself, because it's so damn easy to go and swipe my card and get my rewards at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, baby, I'm a premier member at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm a premier awards winner. Like, I'll be doubling, tripling, quadrupling points all the time because That hot caramel swirl with cream and one sugar is a fool, and I be needing that in my life for my daily like upkeep. You know, that's a part of my self-care routine. Woo! So I think that I'm going to start my challenge and see how I can how much I save at the end of a month if I put the money in. I think my hot caramel swirls is something like 230 or something like that. So I'm just gonna round it off to $3. Obviously, at the end of the month, I should be able to have uh how much is that? $90 in the envelope. I should have $90 in the envelope. Maybe I should do that for like a 6 month stretch. That would be bomb. And we could do some like envelope stuffing. Like, what's the one thing that you buy every single day or every single week that you really don't need that you could give up, put the money into an envelope, and take care of like one thing that you really wanted to do for yourself? So it'll still be a reward for you, but it'll be in a different, like more tangible form rather than something that's going to go in and get doodled out in like a couple of hours. That's really what food is, you know? And it's funny because it's such a big industry, but it's like the biggest and easiest way to lose cash and then not be something that you can see other than wait later on. Like, you don't have no proof of what you spent your cash on when you buy food out. Other than the fact that your tummy is like happy. This literally has taken my whole life to do. I did not realize it was gonna be this time consuming. My God, could you imagine if I was cutting this with scissors? Like I usually do. Ooh, I got 12, y'all. That was quick. This be serious over here. This is serious business. Have to concentrate on how I wind my waist. Oh Lord, y'all be here watching me with my shenanigans. Like, this shit is funny. Oh man. Woo. I'm gonna do a card reading. Do maybe. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on, y'all. Backing the hell up. Ooh. Backing it up and knocking it over, child. The table couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the pressure. A lot of stuff can't handle the pressure when you get the back. When I get the backing it up, you know what I'm saying? They can't handle it, child. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Oh God, I'm about to cut up. Hold on, y'all. Easy, body, easy tonight. Making all that doggy tonight. Giving me life, oh, a life, eh. Joanna, 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 Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joe Paho, Joe Paho? How you gonna do me like Joe Paho, Joe Paho? Oh, DJ Joe Paho, Joe Paho. DJ Joe Paho, Joe Paho. Your busy body busy tonight. Making all that dummy tonight. Your busy body giving me life, oh. Hey, life, eh? How you doing like Joanna? Joanna. How you doing like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Joanna. 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 Why you doing just like that? Oh Lord, I cannot. Can't even get my cars down. My dumb sugar. I want your goodie bag. I want your goodie bag, baby. Give me your goodie bag. I want your goodie bag, baby. Big pockets, hey. I got my legs, hey. You gon' make me feel savage, hey. But it costs damage. Joanna, Joanna. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? We ain't getting no trolls today. Look at that. I ain't had to kick nobody the hell out. Just peeping that. Joe Paho. Joe Paho. Too many cars keep flipping. I'm not keeping them. One card, please, Spirit. I'm not taking all these. One more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Hold on, y'all. You said who going away soon? You. You said you was going away in February. Oh, well, I can't speak on that. If the person wants to speak up, then they can, but I'm not going to I can't speak on it. You said you can't escape COVID. I know none of us can, Marsha. Okay, so damn my phone. First card that came out for overall energy is it's not personal. We got this card last week actually. And the heart is inside the shield. And you ready with your sword to defend yourself in your position. But Spirit wants you to remember, like, whatever you're facing right now, it's not being sent to you to like target you directly. It's just an overall, it's something that has to take place in your life in order for things to move forward. But you have the ability to like call on your spirit guides and do what you got to do. If you notice down here, a chain is being broken. Something is no longer able to hold on to you, like that ball and chain type of energy that's being broken. It's not personal. The work has to be done. This is something that has to be done. So regardless of like which direction you take or how you move, or if you like don't do it at this moment and maybe postpone whatever is going on in your life, it's still going to happen. This chain has to be broken. And Spirit's just saying, like, the things that are going on around you right now, don't take it personally, because it's something that even if it wasn't in this exact situation, exact time, in exact place, it still would happen in some kind of way. Stop wearing your heart. Stop trying to defend your heart. Just be. Just simply be who the hell you are. Don't try to defend your heart or your position or your understanding or your feelings about something. Just be who you are. Okay, so I asked for 5 supporting cards. With the it's personal, we got 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and an overabundance of like everything that you need emotionally being there and provided to you during this time. I really feel like this is an opportunity for you to get what you want out of this situation. Also, like, you put in way too much energy into defending yourself. You put in too much energy into defending yourself because you feel like it's a personal attack. It's not a personal attack. Focus your energy on breaking fucking excuse my French. Breaking freaking chains around here. Like, cut chains and bondage that you've been in. Focus your energy on breaking chains, not on defending. It's not to defend. Like, when you know that you know. Like, that's it. So anyway, 10 of Cups energy, happiness, having everything that you need, being you feeling fulfilled, an overabundance of fulfillment coming as a result of the situation that you're saying is not personal. 7 of Cups. I don't feel like this is a negative energy, because sometimes 7 of Cups can represent like you having illusions or like you're not seeing clearly. I think that this is options. This is options. You literally, like, Spirit is coming and laying a platter before you and saying, hey, you have the opportunity to do whatever you want. Pick. And you're picking to move in a certain direction because you feel like that's what's going to bring you your overwhelming fulfillment and excitement and happiness. So just step with that. 6 of Wands energy is all about fame and recognition, baby. The time has come. This is the year of luxury in the red 10. I keep trying to tell y'all. Six of Wands energy is everybody notices you because of the work that you have put forward. It's going to come back full around. The other energy also with six is, you got to remember, this is a year of six, meaning 2 + 2 + 2 is 6 for 2022. This is also the sixth card that fell out. Six is about reciprocity. So what you already put out there into the universe is about to be returned to you. That's what this year is about. Whatever you've been putting out to other people and other situations and into your life, and whatever you've been directing out, six is about things coming back into balance, balance being restored in all areas of your life, and what you've been putting out coming back. Reciprocity. But along with it's not just any reciprocity. Along with that reciprocity, though, is the fame and the victory and people noticing what you have accomplished and paying respects to the fact that you done accomplished some shit. Yeah, stop putting your energy into defending your shit. Put your energy into breaking some chains that's holding on to you. That's what we gotta be letting go. The chains. Five of Wands energy. Physical conflict, physical arguments, people trying to like throw hateration. That's Five of Wands energy. And then Five of Cups, the energy of feeling like the energy of not of depression almost, but you're not able to see the 2 cups that's sitting in front of you that's still filled because you're focusing on the 3 cups that are spilled behind you. Like you're focusing, this reading is about focusing all your energy and your attention on the wrong shit. Excuse my French. You're focusing all your energy and your attention on the wrong things. You need to direct your energy and your attention back to what it's about, and that's breaking chains. Give me another card, please, Spirit. Trust your vibes, Oracle. Lately, I've been getting a whole lot of people I've been like running into, or that's like in my circle, that's been having like, that's escaping from abusive situations. And I don't know what that's about. Like abusive relationships, other than the fact that like it's time for that to be released so that you can get what you deserve in life. You know, that 6 energy. So the 3 cards that popped out is expect the best. I will get back into that after I get done this reading, Marsha. Expect the best. And to know that you are literally the polarity that attracts negativity or positivity, right? And everything is about balance this year. So it's about, if you've been experiencing a lot of hardships, what we would consider negative, it's time for that other side to balance itself out and to become okay, Dow, I'll touch back on it in a second. It's about that negative energy, like and positive energy being balanced, and to know that you can expect the best of whatever you're getting ready to walk into or whatever you are in right now. Expect the best outcome out of it. The other card that came was listen to your heart. Don't doubt yourself. Listen to your heart. Trust your intuition. Like this is, are y'all able to still see me? Are y'all able to still see me? Okay. This reading is for you, my child. This is everything that we literally talked about. It's just confirmation. Learn. This is a learning process. Like life is all about being in the classroom and us being able to learn from what we go through. And so Spirit is saying, like, these are all lessons that we're being taught right now. Don't take none of this shit personal, y'all. Don't take nothing that's happening right now personal. Because you're literally learning lessons that are going to be important on this journey that you're moving forward in. Deep. So the the 5 energy cards that came out was unique gifts, which each of us have them. Intention, setting our intentions for setting our intentions before we move forward in whatever we do. If you're embarking on a new journey, you need to be setting your intentions on what you want to receive out of the journey that you're on. So intention. Next card was 7th chakra. We know that our 7th chakra is our crown chakra, which means we're tapped into spirit right now, which is obvious because we got learned. This is like all divinely guided lessons that we're going through in life. And listen to your heart. Oh, excuse me. Our heart and our intuition is connected. You don't have one without the other. And actually, for women, it's your heart, your intuition, and what we call that gut sense or our womb voice. The 3 of them are connected: crown, heart, and our womb chakra. Next card we got is 5th chakra. And our 5th chakra is our throat chakra. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak up your truth. It's time for that throat chakra to be activated. And speaking of that, I'm going to have story time in a second. But throat chakra to be activated. And then this is the beginning of something new. This is the beginning of something new. There's something, and I feel like it's something that the collective has been praying about actively. This is the beginning of that. Like we've been doing the work since the new year came in. We've been doing the work. I know stuff she just got off her holy week, her holy day, her holy days. Like you've been doing the work. You've been in prayer. You've been in like intentional, spending intentional time to be able to manifest something on the other side that you want. I'm sure you were praying about things that you want. Mao, like I know that you on your journey right now. You know what I mean? Like you're working on advancing yourself. So this is spirit like saying this is the beginning of something new. But don't lose your voice though. Like it's important that you speak up your truth. That's a part of your lesson. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Connect with what you know you got to do, right? And then speak your truth. Speak your truth and then move. Don't speak your truth and then become stagnated. Because that's also not going to benefit anything. So y'all know that I suffer with thyroid disease, right? And it used to be hard for me to speak up about things that were on my mind or on my heart or like that I felt needed to be said because I used to be afraid of what other people, how they were going to perceive me or like what they were going to think about me after I said my mind, like spoke my mind, and like what it would do to my relationship if it would damage the relationship that I had with that person. And recently, like I had a situation where my mom, she gets a treatment every month, and her nurses were like trying to almost damn near bully her into doing like letting them stick her again. They had already stuck her multiple times. She was having swelling in the arm, like she just had some other stuff going on. And I could see that my mom was afraid in some ways to say something, to speak up to like her nurse to be like, no, I don't want this. And I was standing there. And I straight up said to the nurse, like, my mom says she don't want it. It's not happening. Like, you're not going to make her do anything she don't want to do. And I said it right in front of her. Like, I like you and all, so-and-so. But if my mom don't want it, it's not going down. We're not doing it. Point blank, period. In this year, 2022, and this started for me in 2021, but in 2022, definitely, your girl ain't got no problem telling you exactly what's on my mind. I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking my truth. I don't care who you are. Husband, friend, client, coaching, client. Like, I'm speaking exactly what I see. I'm not, and it's not that I want to be mean or like that I want to be a bitch, but I'm not allowing what I feel, what I know, and what I feel connected with to like be twisted around or not be able to be said because I'm afraid of how somebody else is going to perceive it. Like, that's what caused my thyroid disease in the first place. Not anymore. I'm speaking my truth in every way. And I encourage y'all to too. Like, you know exactly what this is about. Like, whatever you're going through, you know exactly why you're being met with this. And if you don't know, like, it will be revealed to you. There's something that you have to learn right now. There's some lesson that you're being told. And they saying expect the best. So like all the fear, the worry, the whatever that you have, drop that shit. Drop that. You literally can attract to you whatever you want. Negative and positive, we are the beings that attract to ourselves all that we experience. We got the power to be able to do whatever we want. There's nothing, nobody like preventing you from reaching where you want to go except yourself. Because it's real easy for us to just like push whatever is a hindrance to us to the side so we could do what we got to do. Don't let anybody like thwart your growth right now. This is a very important time. Whatever's being revealed to you in this time, believe that shit the first time it's showing you. Is being shown to you because we're in the spirit and in the energy of the winter season. This is all about reflection. A lot of deep stuff is going to be revealed to you that you probably didn't know that you were going to have to see or go through or experience, and pay attention to it because it's speaking to you what's going to be happening for the remainder of the year. And if that stuff is not put in check now and you don't get under control now, you're going to have a serious problem come fall when it's time to reap the benefits of what you want. Or even in summer when it's time to watch what you've planted during the spring, going into the spring season to start blossoming and blooming. You're going to be like, hold up, how come this isn't returning exactly what I want? Well, that was because you didn't get the foundation laid the right way and be able to get people in position where they needed to be. So, also, don't forget that in January, our intention that we're setting as a group is to work on using the power of our voice, knowing that our voice will not be silenced by any means necessary. So, yeah, that's what Spirit got for us today. Thank you, Spirit. It's so deep to me that every single week we're being reminded of our third chakra and our ability to speak up and our ability to say what's on our mind, and our ability to like resonate with what's inside of us, what our like intuition is telling us, what we feel in our heart, to combine all that together to speak our truth, because that's exactly the intention that was set on that live that we did on the New Year's Day. Work on using the power of my voice. I will not be silenced. Like, that's literally what January is all about. And that also means Mao, like going back to what we talked about last night, that makes so much sense. That is the lesson you're learning right now. How to speak your truth. Speak up for yourself. Speak your truth. So this is really interesting that you're typing it. Mal, do you see Stephanie's comment? It's deep because it's a collective energy. It's not even one person. I can't tell you how many people is like, I can't tell you how many people are hitting me up right now with all the same thing. Like they're saying the same thing. And Steph literally just typed in like what people are freaking calling and texting me about. What my family think about what I'm doing, and them feeling that what I'm doing won't get me where I desire to be. Like what? Mine is freaking blown right now, y'all. That is so deep. Oh my gosh. Steph, it's no way that when you're in a community of like-minded individuals that are pushing forward that you can stay at the same place. Stuck means that you have no growth and no movement. You are very much not stuck. I'm getting notifications on my social media that Bunny Beats is posting. I'm seeing that TikToks are coming up. Like, you are not stuck. Don't count any moment that you are doing like small work. You might feel like you're not like pushing yourself as where you want to be, but no time is wasted time when you're doing something towards your business. And also remember, because I got a whole community full of entrepreneurs, do not forget that a vast majority of the time that we see as preparation time, or where nothing is happening and we're not seeing any results, it's going to take us 3 months to start seeing results. I don't know what it is about that 12, I don't know what it is about that 90-day cycle or that 12-week cycle. It literally takes 12 weeks. Mark my words, and start to like keep a journal of when you start a task, what you start to advertise about in your business, what you start to tell your customers about, when you drop a new product. Pay attention to when you drop it in comparison to when people respond. Is something profound about 12 weeks or 90 days, however you want to count it. It's something profound about that. So don't get frustrated when you don't see the immediate yield. There's never an immediate yield on what you put in. The important part is that your return on your investment in the end time, whether it's your time, whether it's your money, whether it's your energy, yields more than what you had when you first came into it. That's the important part. Not that we get held up or caught up on the fact that our oh, we did 15 videos and I only got 20 views. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of the most successful videos on my channel, on my YouTube channel, are videos that I did a long ass time ago. It literally took 3-4 months for the YouTube algorithm to pick them up and to start pushing them to the point where now they are one of the top watch videos on my channel. 4 point however many thousand views, or 1 point however many thousand views. Like, that's mind-blowing. So like, we a lot of times we put our energy into something. And I will never forget when I started studying guerrilla marketing in the very beginning, and I first started getting into business. I was a child. Like, I was 16, going to the library, sitting down in that moment and like reading up on the stuff. And I could remember going to the library and taking out this book that was called Guerrilla Marketing Tactics 101. And I sat down and I read, and in the book back then, people were advertising in the newspaper. And the brother was saying, like, a lot of people advertise in the newspaper, but they don't start to see people calling them until the end. And if they don't hold out their time long enough, they will not see a result from it. Because it takes a consumer, and I tell y'all this all the time, it takes a consumer 7 times to see your business before they purchase on the 8th. So if you are advertising 1 time a month or 1 time a week, you do the math on how many times it's going to take that person to see your stuff for it to be yielded some kind of return. In addition to them having to see it 7 times for them to purchase on the 8th, in addition to that, you also have to market 3 times for them to see it 1 time, which means that if I'm marketing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Just because it's coming up on their feed or I'm putting it on my page does not mean that they're going to pay attention to it or see it or recognize it until Wednesday. So it's going to take me to advertise 3 times in a day for me to make them see it 1 time that day. And then for 7 days straight, if I was trying to make them if I was trying to really rush in somebody to be able to buy my product right away, I got to be doing 20 I got to be doing 24 advertisements for that person to see it and then to buy it on the 24th time. Do y'all understand the science and the numerology of this shit? So when you're doing advertising on social media, right? For example, because social media is so big, you need to be going in every single day. That's why when I talk to Mao and we on our private coaching sessions, I'm telling her, don't ever stop posting what you're posting. Don't ever stop coming on with your inspirational, because it's going to take for you to post 24 damn times. That's a whole month of you posting before people start to even respond to what you started posting a month ago. So it literally takes time to build that. And if you want to be accelerating your business, it's going to take you to be posting sometimes 6-7 times a day for you to reach where you want to reach by the end of that week. Who can keep up with that though? The biggest part of business is consistency. So whatever you start out with, make sure you're doing that consistently, because if your community sees that you fall and not do it consistently, they're going to stop tuning in, which means that you're starting back over on the clock again. So for example, right, there was a period of time where I was coming on every single Tuesday, and every single Tuesday I was having 8-10 people who showed up. Remember, I spent all of November getting the business together, or some of November getting the business together, and then December too. So if I didn't come on for Tuesday Rise and Grinds for almost 2 months, what makes me think that when I come back in January, everybody about to show up now because they got a notification? I done fell to the back of people's mind, and I'm a person that has almost, I don't even know how many people I got. But the point is, I'm a person that's been on YouTube for a minute, and this is just YouTube, right? So if they don't see you posting consistently and showing up for yourself every day, whether somebody is there or not, why would they come and purchase from you? They gonna be like, oh, she ain't serious about her business because she don't show up. She don't post regularly. She don't tell us the products regularly. And you might be thinking damn, I'm tired of this shit. For the person who was posting back in the newspaper back in the day when I was reading this book, do y'all know how much it cost? You literally would spend thousands of dollars into posting in a newspaper for people to start buying 8 weeks later. Let's say that you posted Monday every Sunday in the Philly Tribune or the Inquirer. It's going to take you to post for 7 weeks before they buy on the 8th. By that time, you had spent thousands of dollars into social media marketing or newspaper marketing or whatever your thing is. That's why they say that marketing is the biggest budget in business, because you will have to get in front of a person hundreds of times for them to be able to be a consistent customer of yours. We got to understand the psychology. And also, when y'all coming at y'all people and y'all are making y'all content, make sure that y'all are approaching them from the consumer standpoint. How do you want somebody to approach you when they try to come to you for to buy something and you just met them the first time? That's when we expect them to make the commitment to purchase from us the first time they meet us or the first time they find out about us. It's like walking up to a stranger, getting on one knee and proposing to them and expecting that person to say, oh yes, I'll marry you. Why would I do that? It's very rare that you see people marry somebody after knowing them for a couple of months. Equate your business relationship with your clients the same way that you equate your relationship with a lover that you're with. How do you finesse? How do you, and I don't want to call it finesse. Don't think about finesse in a bad way, because I'm talking to y'all from business standpoint. So I'm bringing y'all what you gotta when you gotta approach them. But how do you approach your lover to make them feel comfortable time after time after time again, in order for them to start opening up to you? The next thing you know, y'all start building connection. The next thing you know, y'all start getting a little bit more intimate. The next thing you know, y'all are in the bedroom. There's stages to relationships. You know what I mean? So don't think that your customers are going to purchase from you or act on your stuff the first time you do it. It's going to take time. All right, so now let me see what's coming in my comments and chats because I'm done preaching for a second. I truly appreciate the power and confidence you see in me. It gives me power to keep creating. It hurts when you feel you always support family or others, and then when it comes to you doing something you have a passion for, there is a negative feedback or something they want to correct. So listen, this is another thing that I want to tell you. I think that 90% of the entrepreneurs who stop or lose their business are people who expect their family and their friends to be the people that support you. I want to tell you something. The people that are closest to you are going to be the first ones who are the most skeptical about you. They have literally watched you from coming up from a child. They've watched every mistake you've made. They've seen everything that you haven't done or that you said you was going to do and you didn't show up for. They've seen every time you fell and you hit the ground. They've seen every time you struggled in a relationship. They've seen if you've been in an abusive situation, if your mate wasn't shit. They don't watch all of it. So in their minds, they have a preconceived notion about who you are and what your strength and your ability is able to make you do. Right? Now you're expecting the same person who sees you as somebody down here to come and support you when you start to do something that's going to make you be up here. The reality is, Steph, Mal, Marsha, whoever the hell is in this room, they're not going to support you right away. It's going to take a stranger. And this is the sad truth. It's going to take a stranger to come and edify you as a person in the product or the service that you provide in a business for them to come and purchase from you. If you're going and you're trying to get your family members or your friends to purchase from you, you at the wrong space. It's going to take you forever to grow because you're expecting people that's close to you to show up and be present for you when all they can think about is all the failures you ever had in the past. That's why it takes to be with somebody that's not in your family, who's not judging you about your situations and like where you've been in your life and what you've fucked up on. It's going to take you to not be with those people for you to reach where you want to go. And then at the point where you get to where you're trying to go, and that's not at the ending, but like after you've been doing that for a little while, then they can start saying, oh shit, she is doing something. Oh, other people are supporting her. Oh, well, look, like what I look like as family not supporting her. Now they'll come around. But when you go in expecting that your family and your friends and those you close to and that you've been there for is going to show up for you, you setting yourself up for failure. So anybody that's like listening to me now or in the playback, I'm telling y'all, I've been in this place before. What do you think it was like being a child that was raised into a family that was able to see and hear from spirit, right? And them not like, I don't want to say that my parents didn't believe or trust or whatever, but they were skeptical of it. And every time I told them a dream or a goal or aspiration of mine, like they were not, I don't want to say they were never supportive. They were, but it was kind of like, oh yeah, you talking again. Yeah, we done seen that. Yeah, okay, sure. It was always like, yeah, okay, sure. I was like, you know what? One day I got tired of that shit. I was like, you know what? I got something for this shit. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel because there's people out here who need to hear who need to hear what I gotta say. Woo, mom, you ain't knocking nothing.
I did not. And since you didn't answer, I came up with the key.
It's people who need to hear what I gotta say who can benefit from what I'm saying on YouTube. So like it takes us to do what we know we got to do, to show up for ourselves and to be present for everything that we got going on in order for us to get where we trying to go. So if you are an entrepreneur and you trying to start your business, I know Marsha, like you had came on one time and you was like, oh, I posted, nobody said nothing. Who are you contacting? Like we need to look at your list of people. And this is what we went over on Thursday on our meeting. Look at your list of people and figure out who you're advertising to. And figure out why they're not, like, maybe you're going to the wrong section. Maybe you need to go to people who know nothing about you, Marsha. Use the script that I just posted inside of the chat for everybody. Go there, copy and paste that script and send it out to 20 people a day. Take your time at the end of the night and send it out to 20 people. Put your ambassador link there and then like advertise, hey, I'm doing this business, or this thing is happening for me, or this is what the benefits that I've been getting from whatever I've been doing. And this is something I really think you should see, and then watch what happens. But don't go to family and friends and like close people and think that they're going to be the one to support you like at the top all the time. That's not going to be the case. I can't tell y'all how many times I've put into my family chat. I have a cousin chat. Hey y'all, I got a GoFundMe that's going on, and I could really use your support. Crickets. Crickets. Yes, strangers will buy because they don't know nothing about you to judge you on. You know what I mean? So it takes somebody from the outside, unfortunately, to edify you for you to get to the place where you can be able to get like be able to reap what you want to sow. But be able to reap what you sowed. Yeah, stuff, but don't let that be a discouragement, doll. I think we expect our family to always support us for everything we do because they're family. But the reality is, it's like most of the time it's going to be people who don't have any connection to you whatsoever who are going to be the ones who go all in. None of y'all on here are my family, my like biological family. Like y'all are like family now, but none of the people on this feed are family. And don't think that I don't send everybody a notification when I go live. I do. They don't show up though. They like, oh, that's just Frankie. They not showing up. So, and when you building your business, like stand in your truth, speak your truth, like do what you show up for yourself every single day. Stuff, don't get discouraged if people don't start buying right away or don't start liking it or commenting right away. It's going to take time, but keep showing up. When you show up for yourself, they're going to show up and they're going to support you. So that's my the ending of my sermon. Yeah, Dow, it still exists. Yes, my GoFundMe still exists. I still have the mission of trying to send out 1,000 kits. I have prepared and sent out 12 kits thus far. That would be awesome, darling. I appreciate you. And if you can share it to whoever else you might know. But I have sent out 12 kits so far to women who are in need. I have 2 sisters that's getting ready to receive off of Malvina's suggestions. If you know any sisters that are dealing with fibroids and cysts or looking at having to get hysterectomies or going through endometriosis, send me their name. I will send them a kit so they can start their womb healing journey too, because y'all already know how passionate I am about not going through like hysterectomy, like that being like the very last resort, and for something that's fatal, not for just like, oh yeah, I'm tired of having period cramps and whatever else, and they'll so take my womb because I had kids already. Like, no. So what they don't tell you when you get a hysterectomy is that it quickly rushes you into menopause. You go through premenopausal stages. And so I have friends who are in their 20s and 30s who have had hysterectomies because they felt like, oh, it's just a hysterectomy, I'm just going to get rid of the problem. But it caused other problems because now you're premenopausal at 25 and 30 years old. So now you're going through menopause at 30. And menopause is hormonally jolting to the body. So it's not like you are getting rid of all your problems. You're just swapping them out for a different set, to be quite honest. All right, darlings. I love y'all. I hope y'all feel some help in this. I know we ain't started talking until the end of it, until the end of the live, but I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to accomplish. So my mom came in and scared the booger wooger out of me because with my music playing, I couldn't hear nobody come in my front door. That's fine, darling. Yeah, like I'm okay. I'm okay with nobody responding to what I put out there because I understand the psychology of people's minds. Yeah, boo, call me. You already know. But what was I saying? She came in and scared the booger wooger out of me because I couldn't hear her walking because of the music. Next thing I know, somebody sitting here. I'm like, it's like I saw the ghost. Oh Lord. I love y'all and all the sisterhood that you bring. Absolutely, Steph. And Steph, if you need to call me like other times other than our normal meeting hours, you can, darling. so we can talk about bunny beats and how to move it forward. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't mind making you a coaching client like everybody else. So we can devise a plan outside of like regular work hours. But let me know. No, I'm getting off right now. I will not be here until 3:00 with y'all. I'm getting off right now. Peace. Yes, honey. All right. I love you, ladies. See you next week. Well, maybe not. Maybe this weekend. Oh, yeah. I got a live shop party this weekend. So tell all your friends. Okay. See you later. Bye.